Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at setting up your account with the Trackeet app. That is creating an account, item, vendors, customer, purchase of inventory item, moving item from one store to another. Your general setup on the Trackeet app. Trackeet is a free business application designed to help business owners manage their business properly. To set up an account and have access to the Trackeet app, you need an active mail. This way, you are able to get your OTP code to further register your business. Let's start. Log into web.trackeet.app on your device and click on the sign up button. Over here, you have options to input your information from your full name to your username, email, and your phone number. As you can see over here, it's my full name, my username, email, and my phone number. Then I click on the create account. Already a mail has been sent, and I'm going to be displaying this mail. Here's the mail sent to my account. So now I'm going to input the OTP sent with the mail, and I continue. Then I input my passcode, that is my PIN for logging in. Then I continue to creating my business account. Here are my business details, my business name, business industry, state, and my city. I click on the create option. And yes, I am done creating an account on the Trackeet app. That's simple. Here's my welcome mail. Here's my welcome mail that confirms I successfully created an account on the Trackeet app. Moving on, we're going to log in and create our items, vendors, customers, purchase inventories, and move our inventories from store to store. Here's my login details and my password. Then I click on, and here is how the Trackeet interface looks like. We have our modules here, and also we have our dashboard displaying. Over here, you can see my business is newly created, and everything here is empty and undone yet. So firstly, I'm going to be creating my inventory items, and I'm going to be maintaining stock for this item using my inventory module, and then I will add item. Here are my item details, my item name, selling price, cost price of this item, the unit of measurement, and I am going to be maintaining stock for this item because I want to track this item group, the reorder level, that is the level it has to get to before I purchase more items, and then I'll save this item. I'm going to be adding 3 more items to this. Over here, as you can see, I added 3 more items to our already created items. And here are the 3 other items. I have my blue band butter and my custard powder, and also my vegetable oil. All of these items are actually out of stock, which brings to our next point, which is purchasing inventory item. To do this, we're going to be using our overview module here. And I'm going to click on purchase here. I had new purchase. Before I can actually make any purchase, I need to create a vendor on the system. So before I go further, I am going to add a new vendor here and input my vendor name, my vendor email, and also my vendor phone number and address. And here is my vendor details, then I create. After creating my vendor, then I can actually make my purchase. So here is my purchase date, and I am going to include my vendor's name. And for this particular purchase, I'm going to be receiving it into my store. Then I'm going to be moving my inventory from this store to the finished goods in our next stage. So for now, I'm going to be receiving this item into my store. And it's a paid invoice. Here are the items I'm going to be buying and their cost price. So I'm going to be imputing their quantity. So for this item, I'm going to be buying 5 each. And my bill is 46,500 naira, and I'm going to be paying using my cash mode of payments. Then I create purchase. Already, here is my purchase invoice, and I can always come back to this invoice to view and confirm what was brought in. Here are the reports on my purchase, my vendor's name, the amount of goods I bought, and the status of my payment. Paid. Before we actually move our item from the store to the finished goods, I am going to be creating customers using my point of sales. With this, I click on the plus sign here, and then I add my customer. Adding my customer details now is, here's my customer details, and then I click on the save customer. That's simple. Here's my customer name, my customer phone number, change or credit of the customer. That is, if this customer is actually having any change or credit. The next thing we're going to be doing now is moving our item from the store to the finished goods. This way we can be able to sell these items. To do that, we click on this inventory, and then we confirm the quantity of our items. As you can see from what we just brought in our last purchase, we brought in five of these items each. I'm going to be sorting this item by the stores now to see what we actually have in the stores. So the first store I'm going to be looking at is going to be my finished goods to confirm if you had anything in it. Here we can see that there's nothing on my finished goods. I see here that we have these items in store. So I'm going to be moving this item from store to finished goods, but I'm going to be moving them bit by bit. The first item I'm going to be moving here is going to be my blue band. And I am going to be moving 3 of these items from my store to my finished goods. Then I submit. Another item I'm going to be moving here now is going to be my liquid milk. From my store, I'm going to be moving 3 as well. To my finished goods. And then I confirm transfer. Over here, we can see that we have 2 blue band in store and 2 liquid milk in store. I'm going to filter for the finished goods item now to see what we have in the finished goods item. Now we can see that we have 3 of these items in the finished goods. This helps business owners who have different stores in different areas to actually monitor what is in their different stores without having to go there and count physically. Thank you very much. I hope this setup was able to help you start using Trackeet. Welcome on board.